everybody. To all of our guests, mentors, and parents and friends, the graduating class of 2020 would like to welcome you. And we want to thank you for your support during our journey, and we want to thank you for your presence here tonight as we celebrate this momentous occasion. I would now like to ask the Mr. Matthew Abbott, School Board Chairman, to come forward to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Matt was not able to be here at this moment. He will be here shortly. I will be taking over for it. Everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Everybody can be seated. The best part about speaking this evening probably is the fact that I get to take my mask off while I do it. So if you're jealous a little bit, it's okay. My name is Dr. Mike Gustin, and I'm the president and CEO of Options Schools. And I want to also welcome all of our invited guests here this evening, our Options Charter School Board, the employees who've come out this evening, our family and friends who've showed up this evening, and especially our honored graduates to the 2021 Options School Commencement Ceremony. The 2021 school year has been a challenge for sure, right? COVID has presented us with so many challenges, and the ability just to be back in this room again is wonderful. Last year, the graduates didn't have the honor of coming here and being recognized by all these wonderful people, the teachers who worked so hard to get you here tonight, and your family and friends. But it is May, school is winding down, and you're about ready to walk across the stage and receive your diplomas this evening. The display of character in your individual journeys to overcome your challenges and to continue to pursue your high school diploma was inspiring. Each one of you have an individual story that your families know, that you know, and our staff knows, and they knew what challenges you had to overcome to get here. And one of the primary things that you use to get here tonight is character. And character is defined as the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. If you don't know who Helen Keller is a great American figure. Helen Keller became deaf and blind at a very young age. And what Helen Keller says about character in life is only through experience of trial and suffering of the soul, only through the experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. And Ms. Keller was born in 1880 in Alabama. She lost both her hearing and sight by the time she was 2 years old. She spent most of her young adulthood without a direction in her life because she didn't know how to overcome her disabilities until she was introduced to a teacher. Her name was Ann Sullivan. And Ann Sullivan taught her how to use sign language to communicate. After that, Ms. Keller went to Radcliffe College, which is a subsidiary of Harvard University, and was the first deaf and blind person to earn a Bachelor's of Arts degree in America. She worked for the American Foundation for the Blind, was a disability and civil rights advocate, and authored 14 books. She understood the concept of life's trials and the suffering and the power of hard work and character. I believe character is not only important to people, to individuals like Ms. Keller, but also toward an organization. My sincere hope is that your experiences here have shown you that our motto, belong, believe, achieve, is not just something we put on a wall or on a banner, but it's something we try to live every day. I believe that the school, since its inception in 2002, has tried as an organization through its board, its employees, to model for you guys, our students, the success like a high school diploma can be attained only through hard work and character. When you enrolled at Options, we saw those family and friends that were already supporting you through modeling the benefits of character. Reflect for a moment, if you will, the first day you guys came to Options. Some of you guys probably came here enthusiastically looking for a change. Some of you guys probably were drugged through the door a little bit. But regardless of how you got here initially, you're sitting here tonight ready to receive your diploma. I believe that's a demonstration of individual character. Through your school experience of trial and suffering, your soul was strengthened, your ambition of a high school diploma and the rewards that accompanied that diploma were inspired, and success was achieved. So, if strength of character helped you arrive at this moment, so where do you go from here? After you get your diploma tonight, what do you do? Because that's important. Yes, this is a milestone and this is important, and you've worked most of your life to get to this moment. But tomorrow will come, and what do you do? My advice is that when you wake up tomorrow, is to take the day and congratulate yourself and pat yourself on the back and share this time with family and friends. But when you get out of bed the next day, use that same sense of character, that same sense of mental and moral qualities that helped you get to this point. With a positive mindset, positive relationships, and a clear focus of your next goal, you should move forward. The high school shouldn't be the culmination of your life. It shouldn't be the highest point. It's just a point on the hill that you're climbing. I do want to tell you on behalf of Options Charter School Board and the staff, your family and friends, that we're very proud of you. What you've accomplished is no small thing, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Before they shuffle me off the stage and we start giving out diplomas, I have a couple of scholarships that I want to hand out. It's one of the best parts of my night. So we typically, on an annual basis, offer 2 scholarships. The Options Charter School Scholarship Program is funded not through tax dollars, but they are funded through the generous donations of the people that you see in this room, the teachers and the leaders and our board members, of alumni and local businesses. With this scholarship, we want to continue our investment in our students. Our first scholarship tonight is the Abby White Memorial Scholarship. Abby White was a 2004 graduate of Options Charter Schools. She was one of those people that just brightened your day. Everyone's friend, Abby was beginning her second year at IUPUI in the Hospitality and Hotel Management program when she lost her life in a tragic accident while driving a four-wheeled recreational vehicle at a friend's northern Indiana lake. In her memory, and with the support of Abby's parents, Mark and Linda, her many classmates, and former teachers, we award a graduating senior with a scholarship in Abby's name. And the 2021 Abby White Memorial Scholarship recipient is Kiarana Burris. So, as you may know, Senior Institute at Options is a graduation requirement above and beyond the state requirements for Indiana seniors to graduate high school. All seniors make a plan to serve their communities through the SI program through an action of awareness, all the time demonstrating the academic skills they have acquired, along with time management and communication skills, while developing a deeper connection to their community and passion for charity. The 2021 Options Noblesville Senior Institute Scholarship Award goes to Kiana Burris.
Hello, families, guests. and graduates to be. I am Dunnigan, or Michael Dunnigan. I'm the principal of Options Carmel. Today I have the pleasure of introducing the valedictorian of the 2021 class. You've already had the honor of hearing her name a couple times today. But before I bring it up to say a little thing about her, Kiriana was one of the first students that I met when I joined Options and came on board. Her family and her came out to the school, and when I met her, she was just a junior, but was a very strong-willed, independent person who does not shy away at telling people what she thinks or how she feels, but always makes you feel happy when she's around. Over time, I learned we share a love for Disney, and so often we will find ourselves updating each other on the most up-to-date news about Disney. So when you come up, you will all see her sparkling personality showing in many ways. So at this time, I would like to introduce the 2021 valedictorian, Kiriana Burrs.
Oh, I'm not that tall. Hi, everyone. Congratulations, first of all. Second of all, oh, my Lord, have mercy. I just wanted to start off by saying that I love each and every one of you so much, and that, okay. I've never met so many people in my life that mean so much to me, and I don't think I would be here without you guys, or my parents who came, or my brother, or my brother's girlfriend, who I all love so very much. Thank you. Thank you, Bethany. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dunnigan. Thank you, everyone. Okay, I'm starting now. Okay. When I was, all right. Godspeed. When I was 2 years old, I yearned for nothing more than to go to school and learn. I was nothing but small, chubby-cheeked, and optimistic. I didn't have to convince myself that I would be good enough or that I would fit in, because all I cared about was going to school like my older brother. I got up every morning when he did, and I watched as he confidently got on the bus and saw how much of an amazing job he was doing at learning. I wanted that so badly. My mom saw this ambition in me and signed me up for preschool early. This ambition and hunger for learning lasted for a while. I loved school. I excelled in school. In kindergarten, I took a special test that put me in the advanced classes. However, how advanced can a 5-year-old actually be? First grade rolled around, and I was comfortable being labeled as a powerhouse or a little machine. A little machine that had been working and working since the moment it could perform tasks, and unfortunately, a machine that was slowly running out of power. In the first grade, my parents noticed I was losing weight rapidly and my body was starving itself no matter how much I ate. And the little girl that was usually singing and dancing and talking nonstop fell still and silent. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and spent 3 days in the hospital. Thank God my family did not lose me. But this is the moment that I lost myself. The machine was broken. Sure, the outside looked fine, but all of the moving parts stopped working correctly the day I was diagnosed. The physical health challenges I faced quickly manifested their ways into my psyche. I didn't know why I felt so nervous all of the time. I didn't understand why every day seemed clouded by sadness and emotional fatigue. I remember laying on the floor of my family room with my parents sitting over me, and I just said, I feel so sad all of the time. I saw therapists who tried to play board games about healing from trauma and living with chronic illness, but the same thing echoed in my head over and over. I am 6 now, and nothing feels right anymore, and life will never feel the way it once did before the machine stopped working. There was nothing more I could do but to power through, because in life you truly have no other option. However, powering through is not a linear shot to success. And by the time I reached the 3rd grade, things became increasingly harder. My 4th grade teacher was not thrilled with who I was. Nothing was good enough. But I should have known better, right? Because the machine was broken and it didn't work anymore. There is never any other option in life but to power through. You are so tired, but you have to power through. 5th grade, I got myself together. I was trying so hard to be that little girl who loved to learn, but I knew deep down that I was faking it till I made it. 6th grade was just the same, but my faking it stopped making it, and my grades dropped lower and lower. 7th grade was terrible, and I have so many embarrassing stories that I could share, but I will spare everyone the embarrassment. 8th grade was awful, but I'm sure you could have come to that conclusion yourself. I continuously buried all of my emotions and waited until they would fizz up and spill over. What else can you do when the machine is broken? I made it to freshman year at Zionsville Community High School. I had a 1.2 GPA and no friends. My dad, who is my best friend, tried everything to motivate me. If I raised my grade or my GPA to a 1.25, we would get McDonald's on Friday on the way to school. He set up a working area in the basement where my dad and I worked alongside each other. This man even made me a sticker chart. However, I was so drained and ultimately I stopped powering through. I debated turning off the power a couple of times, but decided that there was still a spark in me somewhere. My mom taught me young that I needed to advocate for myself and speak for my needs. So I told my parents on the last day of freshman year that I was never going back to that school again. I would not step foot in there if someone paid me $1 million. Sophomore year, I gained the experience and space to realize that I am not a machine. I had been lugging myself around, embodying a metaphorical hunk of metal for years, and I finally realized that I was not a broken machine. I started a journey of self-discovery and healing. I realized that I still love to learn. I love dancing just as much as I used to. I love playing outside. I love animals and finger painting and playgrounds. I love glitter. I love the color pink, and I still believe in magic and fairy tales. I love the little girl who thought she was broken, and I love the big girl who now realizes she was never broken in the first place. I tell you my story not because I want to somehow convince you that life isn't fair, but because I think we can all honestly say and agree that we know that it isn't. I hope I can convey to you the importance of finding the things that you love and sticking with them despite the attitudes and opinions of other outside sources. One of my favorite people in the entire world, Dolly Parton, says, "Find out who you are and do it on purpose." And I can only dream that each and every one of you, not just everyone who's sitting and graduating, but everyone, will truly start or even continue doing the things that give you joy on purpose. Another quote I circle back to often is one by Maya Angelou, which reads, "Have the courage to trust love one more time and always one more time." Please never forget the importance of loving others, loving yourself, and loving as much and as often as you can. But I realize that sometimes you will struggle to find the courage to love. As I wrote this, I struggled to find the words to describe my journey and how it will sit in conjunction with your stories. I decided that sometimes the bravest thing to do when you cannot create joy and love in your heart is to let the words of others guide you back to a space of healing. So tonight, I would like to end with a poem by Mary Oliver called "The Journey." One day, you finally knew what you had to do and began. Though the voices around you kept shouting their bad advice, though the whole house began to tremble and you felt that tug at your ankles, "Mend my life," each voice cried. But you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do, though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at the very foundations, though their melancholy was terrible. It was already late enough and a wild night, and the road had fallen full of branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voices behind, the stars began to burn through the sheets of the clouds, and there was a new voice, which you slowly recognized as your own, that kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life that you could save. Thank you.
That was tough to follow after. No. We all needed a moment there. At this time, I would like to ask the very soon-to-be graduates to stand. Melanie Martin-Terrell will be assisting us, the principal of our Options Noblesville campus, with the reading of names for graduates.
Salman Ahmed. Salman is graduating with a Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Ivy Tech. Seth Anderson. Seth is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to work with the Department of Natural Resources.
Thanks.
Jamel Andino is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Ivy Tech for automotive technology. Camila Jamel Andino is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Ivy Tech to study phlebotomy.
I just wanted to say I'm so glad I didn't fall up those stairs because it was coming.
Titus Barber is graduating with a Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Ivy Tech for culinary arts. Sam Bunting is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and is interested in becoming an author. School plans are still pending.
Today, this diploma is not just for me, but for Brogan Coy, who lost his life 2 months ago.
Kiriana Bures is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Manchester University for social work. Daniel Dick is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to take a gap year and then attend college for audio engineering. Sammy Floyd is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Vincennes University for juvenile social work. Leah Kennedy is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend the University of Cincinnati for medical imaging technology. Aiden Kirby is graduating and plans to enter the workforce. Jacob Lisa is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to pursue workers' education. Catherine Marie Madrid is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to enter the workforce.
I can't believe I actually made it and actually graduated, but I thank you to everyone who helped me along the way.
Kaylin McCormick is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to take a gap year and then become a pharmacy technician.
I just want to thank Alan and Mr. Dunnigan for helping me every day and pushing me to get to this day, and it means a lot.
Megan McDaniel is graduating and plans to attend cosmetology school.
I would just like to quickly thank my parents and Mr. Dunnigan for motivating to graduate, and honestly, I thought I would never do it.
Trinity Miller is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Ivy Tech for her core credits and then transfer to a college out of state.
I would also just like to quickly thank everyone for helping me get here, and I'm so proud of all of you, and I wish you all the best of luck with everything.
Kamari Tashawn Newson is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to study fashion. Gwendolyn Elizabeth Rivera is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend culinary arts school. Jayla Ross is graduating, and she plans to join her mom and work with children at the Monon Elementary School. Mercedes Schneider is graduating early with a Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Ball State University for psychology. Madison Spivey is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Ivy Tech in the future. It's going to take a short gap year. Devin Storrs Carmichael is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and plans to attend Phoenix College in Arizona.
There's been a lot of thinking and a lot of talking so far, but I'd just like to thank Camille, the principal that was principal at Options when I was there. She was a big help in my graduating, so thank you.
Donovan Kyrie Turnage is graduating with the Core 40 diploma and entering the workforce. Marquel Turnage is graduating and moving to Arizona to enter the workforce. William Nate Watkins is graduating and he's going to enter the workforce.
Hi, everybody. It's me again. First off, I just want to say, these are empty. I think we're being conned. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but I want my diploma. I'm getting my diploma. Anyway, I'd like my classmates to stand up, please. All right. Now, we've come to a place in our ceremony where we all stand as one, and we turn our tassels from right to left. Now, there's no clear historical reason for this tradition, but at Options, we like to use this gesture to signify our moving on from high school to whatever the world might bring us. And we want to thank you again for your support and encouragement. Y'all ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. And there you go.
This concludes our ceremony this evening, and you can meet your students in the atrium just outside the doors to the rear of the auditorium. Thank you.